Okay, next thing that we're going to do is we're going to add some child channels to our base. Basically, what these are will be updates, Apple, which is the enterprise uh, extra packages, basically for Enterprise Linux 6, and then we're also going to install the Spacewalk client, 64-bit. So we'll be creating these um, child ones underneath the initial base of 6.5. Um, I will minimize this and we'll go into manage software channels and create new channel. And here we have the channel name. I'm going to try to keep the same type of naming stuff as well. And the label will be very similar to what we've had before. Here we'll select the parent channel of 6.5 since it is the parent, and it automatically selects architecture. I'll continue with the SHA-1. We can do a little channel summary. And once again, URL for the key. Actually, for the update channel, it's really the same uh, security GVT URL, key ID, and everything else. So we're going to create this channel. Now if we go back to manage channels, we can see that we do have the updates now as a child to the base. And we'll do the same for the other ones. And once that information is filled in, we'll create channel again. And now we should have two child uh, things, one for the updates, one for Apple. And next is the Spacewalk client. And fill in the URL, key ID, and fingerprint. This will also be in the documentation on my DocuWiki site. Channel there, and now we can go back to manage channels, and we see that we've got the parent and then the three children here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fill these up once again with the repos. Okay, now that we've got the children set up here, now what we need to do is actually create the repositories that are going to be linked to these child channels. With our updates, Apple, and last but not least, our Spacewalk client. Okay, so all our repositories are created. Now we just need to link the actual channels to them. It's really easy. Go to updates, go to repositories, and this is updates. So select updates, create repository, six, repositories, Apple 6, and Spacewalk client. Now our channels, the children's have been set up and we're all ready to go here. Now all we need to do is run the sync again. Again, we can do it either through the web GUI, um, through repositories and then sync now, or we can go and do the command line. I just prefer to do the command line so I can see a little bit more what's going on. Do Spacewalk client since there's about 20 something packages for this one here. Make sure we got the right channel. And it looks like there's 22. Okay, it took about 2 minutes there. And then we can see that it's the sync is complete. Now if we go back to our actual channels, see now there's 22 packages available there. Now Apple is there's a lot of extra stuff there. We really only need one package from that for the Spacewalk client to work properly. So what I'm going to do is actually download that file, and then I'm going to push it into that channel. So there'll only be one file in there, but I do highly recommend you can download it all if you have plenty of space to do that. And then we'll also kick off the updates as well, and then once that's all finished, I'll show you the finished product with all the packages listed for the 6.5. And there's the one package that we need, the Python HW. Okay, here we're just going to do an RHN push. We're going to do a verbose and then channel is the Apple 6. Server is going to be localhost since we're on the same box. And then we're going to do the directory where we put that RPM. It's just that one file. Let's just check to make sure that's there. And now we have the one package. Actually, look at the packages. It's the Python. So we've got that. And it's in our channel. And then last but not least is updates. And we'll kick this one off. And then we will just check back on it at a later time because there's quite a few packages in here, I believe. And once again, we'll do that from the command line. It'll be spacewalk, repo sync, then -C for channel, and then we'll kick this off, and then this is going to take a while. We'll come back, look at that in a little bit, and then I'll show you the completed 6.5. Okay, everything looks like it's synced up there. Now we're just going to check the channels, and everything should be full. Everything looks good. Next up, we'll be setting up the distributions, and then from the distributions, we'll be doing some kickstarts and getting these systems set up from bare metal.